2008, August, I bought this house. Shortly thereafter, ordered my first tank of oil. It cost me $800 for about 3/4 of a tank. And so I started thinking about alternative heat sources that day. I had snug planned it, do a lot of insulation work, improvements in the house. I did a lot myself to tighten the house. Yes, definitely. You can tell the difference in the consumption of fuel oil for the first year or two. I moved here from a hot climate, and I've been freezing to death since the day I moved. The first year I had the thermostat at 65, and my hands would get cold, and I couldn't warm them up. I put gloves on, and nothing happened. And so I had to turn the thermostat up a little bit. Of course, I burned more oil that way. And then, of course, when I got the pellet stove, it all changed, because I wanted to use the furnace as little as I could with the price of oil this winter having gone up as high as it did, and when I first bought the house as well. And so I set the pellet stove thermostat at 70, and it heats the whole house. Oh, I'm comfortable for the first time.
That's right. Because
the furnace is in the living room, and that's where I spend all my time.
Yeah.
And so for the first time since I moved here with a pellet stove, I'm comfortable. I had been buying my pellets all over town, a half ton at a time in my station wagon. If you can pick them up yourself, as I do, it's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. I in fact, kind of like doing it, but as long as the snow's not too deep. 40-pound bags, yes, I get 25 at a time will fit in my car, it's half a ton. Yes, I have a garage, so it's not a problem for me. I put down a piece of plastic as a vapor barrier over the concrete just in case there's some moisture exchange there, and I just, that's where they are, that's fine. I have room for them. When it's cold outside, well under freezing, I use a little bit more than a bag a day. And it works out, depends upon the weather. Every year I've been here for 4 years, it's got a little colder every year. I hope that doesn't continue. But it works out to about 4 tons, plus or minus, in a heating season, I would say. And of course, how much it's going to cost you depends upon how much the price of the pellets is. But this year I spent a lot less on pellets than I would have on oil, a lot less. The maintenance isn't too bad. It's messy. We're talking about ash, and it's light, and it flies around. There's no getting around that. But once you determine what is important and what's not important, then it doesn't take too long to do it. There are heat fins at the top that need to be cleaned because the ash that clings to them acts as an insulator. Yeah. And those need to be cleaned so that they get as hot as possible for the fan to blow the heat into the room. But it only takes a few minutes to clean it up.